Good morning, it's Jennifer here, and today I wanted to talk about what to do after you get back from vacation. So during vacation, which is I just got back from my European summer holiday, we are ingesting and enjoying and loving lots of different foods and drinks that we might not normally eat in our normal day-to-day. So of course vacation is a time for enjoyment and having beautiful fried fish on the beach with lots of white wine and having big steaks and I don't know what. But in my experience, the same food that I eat during vacation is not exactly the normal Jennifer program of what I'm eating in my day-to-day while I'm working, because I look to fuel my body in order to be more productive. So as I've come back now and back in my home in Dubai, and I've looked like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna get back on Jennifer program? And there's a special thing that I do, and I wanna share it with you, and it's called the Apple Detox. I didn't make it up myself, and to be honest with you, it is a detox, but I kind of call it my reset. It is created by a Scottish medical doctor named Dr. Gordon Latto, who believes that healing the body can be done through foods as well as herbs. So let me just first give you the technicality of the reset. It's basically taking 2 days, and you can do 3 if you want, and just eating apples. And that is buying, if you can, organic apples, because apples usually are fruits that have a lot of pesticides. And in the place of eating any meals or any snacks is to eat the apple completely with its skin as well as the core and the seeds, and just throwing away the wooden stem. So basically it is, do not eat anything else but apples. So when you're hungry, eat apples. I usually make a small quota of about 15 apples a day. And there's been some days where I don't finish it. And there's been other days where I have had to go out and buy more apples. So I've done this detox for many years of my life, and I absolutely swear by it, because in 2 days, or in the 3rd day, then I'll be able to kind of go back to Jennifer program. So what happens is the apple has a special fiber. It's called pectin, which is really good about removing all heavy metals from your body. Unwanted heavy metals, and that's exactly what we want, is to kind of get the old out so we can start with our new program. Aside from the apples itself, I add some Jennifer touches. So the first one is that every morning of my life, even with or without the apple reset, I always start my morning by scraping my tongue and then having a very large glass of hot lemon or lime water. Not really hot, like more like room temperature. So I definitely keep that practice. And then I also drink a lot more water than I normally drink, and I already drink a lot of water. And at the end of the evening, which is something I do anyways, is just the same way I start my morning with the lemon and lime water. I also end it with an apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of that with some lukewarm water before I go to sleep. So those are 2 different techniques you can also add to this apple detox. Another thing is that the pectin is actually removing these heavy metals and out of your body. So that's going through the lymphatic system, which is right underneath your skin. And it depends on the heart, the beating of the heart, in order for the lymph to be moving throughout your body. So another technique that I add is body brushing. So this is a body brush from the Body Shop, which you can use nicely in the morning or right before you shower in order to move the lymph and help your body with those toxins. It's also really important to sleep as much as possible during the evening. I personally am not a big sleeper, and I try my best, but also to choose 2 days that you're not going to be having big workouts or heavy social events because you seem to get tired. I recommended this reset to a couple of my friends, and they've come back to me with certain questions that I want to answer now. So what do you do when you're hungry? Well, you just eat more apples. So you can eat like as many apples as you want. There's no limitation. What do you do if you get a headache? Try to rest. Can you work out? Yes, but very light swimming, very light walking or yoga. It's only 2 days of your life. And Another thing I'd like to add is try to avoid like some major social situations where there's gonna be a lot of people talking and a lot of smoke or anything like that, because this is kind of a moment of you taking care of yourself and getting ready for your next chapter. So the last thing I'd like to share with you is to be disciplined, but to also be very gentle. So with the discipline, your mind is going to start playing tricks on you and saying things like, why are you doing this? I'm so hungry. Why? This is so bad for you. Don't do it. So just kind of gently push those thoughts away. It's only 48 hours of your life. And just be gentle with yourself. Take some extra time those 2 days to relax if you're able to. Choose to do it on the weekend. Add in some more meditation. And I have a couple more techniques that I also do on this Apple Reset, but I don't know if I want to share it on this video. So if you have some more questions or you want to know about those other techniques, then just message me and I'll let you know. So on that note, happy detoxing and happy resetting, and I will report back tomorrow after my second day.